Hey, look at this. Look at that.
I wasn't in my chair. Wait, that's the wrong side. Hey, y'all.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Sup, sup, sup. Welcome to Monday Night Tweed Talks. These chairs are high. I feel like I have to hoist myself up in them.
So if you have to hoist yourself up, imagine me being shorter than you.
I know.
Um,
I'm
how's
still
that
here.
work?
Don't
You're
worry.
still here.
I'm still here.
Okay.
I had our water a little bit too low. So
The water.
I'm grabbing it.
The water. Where are you going? What are you doing?
In case we get parched.
I just came from work and I didn't realize how cold it got outside.
Okay.
Didn't realize. So I left my jacket and I only had this. Yeah, look at that monkey. So I said, why am I sitting crooked?
You weren't sitting crooked. You were at an angle.
At an angle.
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
You guys, welcome to another Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Start of another wonderful week.
Excuse me.
Thought it was spring. But guess what? Not in upstate New York.
Yeah.
So, it was really cold yesterday, and we've been getting snow.
Yeah, we got snow on the way back,
Yeah.
especially on the way back when we're coming from our event.
Well, it didn't snow on the way back. It snowed, and we realized that when we got back into town. It was a blizzard when we left to head into Kingston yesterday.
It was It was pretty interesting coming back.
Hey, Charles.
Hey, Charles, how you doing?
It's very cold. Very cold.
So, yeah, it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Charles, so I haven't read the new script, but I will get to it after we finish. I know that you did some changes.
Oops, sorry, that's my phone.
Charles, let me go over here.
So we're switching gears a little bit tonight. Our guest had an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to have on Kathy Long for the final day of International Women's Month, and we thought that was a great way to end the month with such a wonderful, talented, and amazing woman. She had an emergency, so we will be having her on at a later date. So we're gonna talk about some fun stuff that happened with us last night,
yeah,
right?
some other stuff because Kathy deeply apologized.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some little things that I was going to show, but I don't want you to see it.
Yeah,
until she comes on as a guest. Well, Kathy is an amazing. I was a fan of her when she was fighting. She's an amazing fighter, and it wasn't just like one of these, bam bam. You hit back. She was calculated when she did her stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and. I'm sorry that her dog, she's actually at the veterinary right now.
Mm-hmm.
She was testing me and she told me she apologized, but then she wanted to reschedule. Anyway, Charles, yeah, I will read the new script. It's actually we were talking about where we went yesterday. We were talking about the script which Charles talking about is the script for Mantra.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the movie that he was gracious enough to put me in. Some people were talking about the movie, I think, but I didn't want to say much. Let me see. Look at this.
So cool.
I tell you that he's very creative.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him, I asked Charles, how I didn't know how you were going to pull that off. Mm-hmm. We are on a spaceship at his house.
Amazing. Creative mind. It's amazing what a creative mind can do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's gonna go places. I really have trust in Charles. So what do you want to talk about? We had to bring this guy back in.
Well, we're going to talk about the Oscar viewing party we went to. We have some stuff that we're going to share with you. What's really great about once you become a member of the union is that they send you all these wonderful movies in the mail. I don't want to say they're free because we have to pay dues a few times a year. So we watched Summer of Soul, Coda. Summer of Soul we watched streaming. Coda, we actually watched the physical hard copy because that's one of the films that we got in the mail. Just such an awesome film, and to see, it get so much praise and win awards, that was really exciting. And it's funny because I wasn't in the room for that. I had went to the restroom. I went to the restroom and I came back out, and the lead actor was like going like this on stage. I was like, "Oh my God, did he win?" And everyone was like, "Yeah." So I almost missed it.
They gave us a paper to fill out.
Yes.
I didn't quite understand what the paper was for, because they said that whoever gets closest gets a prize. Well, I got to tell you, if you go and look at my paper, I got maybe one wrong.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I got only one right. Licorice Pizza. Did you watch Licorice Pizza?
No, I did not.
No, I didn't
see it.
Well,
the ones that I didn't see, I just took a guess. But I got almost all of them right. As a matter of fact, I think I did get all of them right.
Whose paper were you looking at? I want to know.
I wasn't looking at anybody's paper. Because we got there before everybody else got there.
Yeah.
And so we filled it out. We filled it out at the beginning. And actually, we went to return it, and they said, "No, you keep it." So people are UPWIFT, is that?
UPWIFT, Upstate Women.
You owe me a prize.
Upstate Women in Film and Television. That is the name of the organization. It is such a wonderful organization, and I just want to say that this Oscars viewing party, they host this party every year. And I have seen the post about it. I've seen the event. They create an event, and I have seen it for multiple years. Never went. And I think I was ready to get out and dress up and like get dressed to the nines, know. So this was our first time that we went, and it was wonderful.
But Charles asking about what I thought about the Oscar, but we decided we weren't talking.
We're talking about the Oscars. We're talking about the films.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he asked about Licorice Pizza.
Okay. So
Brown, Yellow, Hibiscus. Alexis Kern's great film group. It really is. And one thing that I want to say about the film community in the Hudson Valley is that they are super, super supportive of each other. Both you and I have been working with Hudson Valley Casting for many years.
Many years.
Before it was Hudson Valley Casting, when it was Amy.
Right.
Amy Hutchings. And I cannot tell you how many friendships we've created.
We formed, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just, you hear about a film, we'll cast you guys. And then when there was another casting notice, they would send us an email. And I just love the tight-knit film community around here and now, how they're always helping each other. And if anyone is watching and is interested in being a part of the film community in the area, whether you want in front of the camera or behind the camera, I have the contact information for Heidi Eklund from Hudson Valley Casting, and I'll be sure to share that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And I also want to give a shout out to Charles. I know that Charles is watching. I want you, Charles, to put your contact, because I know you're looking for extras. You're looking for extra to finish the movie. It's halfway done.
Right. I've seen it.
So put it in there so the people that are watching could, contact you.
Oh yes, Alexis. Right, she's saying that Amy did a great
Amy's amazing.
Workshop at Catskill International Film Festival. Yes,
Mhm.
just wonderful people to
She's
know.
an amazing lady.
Wonderful, wonderful. You feel like family when you work with
Mhm.
these people. So, like I said, we would be happy to connect you guys with that casting agent. Charles has just shared his email address if anyone is looking to be an actor on set. He's looking for background actors for his film Mantra, correct?
Mantra, yes.
Mantra.
Yes. He's in the middle of filming right now, and he's halfway done. You know, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And just to say this, background actors make the scene realistic.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, you know your stuff, huh?
I've been around for a little bit.
Hello, young man. How are you?
Hello. That's okay. You were late, darling, and that's okay. We had to recalculating. Recalculating. Make a legal U-turn. Yeah, because our guest had an emergency. She had a personal emergency, so.
But she's rescheduled, so she's going to come back. Let me see. We have.
Yeah, she will join us at a later date.
Brown from the Bronx.
Who's brown yellow hibiscus? Who is that? Brown yellow hibiscus.
I don't know. You know, sometimes I don't recognize the names when they change the name to something.
Are those essential oils in the profile picture? That's what it looks like.
Perhaps, yeah. Tell us who you are.
Yes, we want to know who you are. If you don't tell us, we're just going to stalk your profile as soon as the show is over.
Yeah. So, yeah, he said it's so cold. Yes, indeed, man. I should have taken my jacket with me.
So yes, we mentioned Hudson Valley Hudson Valley Casting. There's also a Hudson Valley Film Commission.
Mm-hmm.
They are actually casting for the Peacock series Poker Face. I don't know why I can't remember. Poker Face. They're looking for background talent for that as well. Lots of stuff. Lots of films are casting. And shout out to UPWIFT for hosting the Oscars viewing party. It's a great organization.
Mm-hmm.
Always looking for people to volunteer.
Man, I got to tell you something about that, huh?
Tell us something.
How much of that did you actually watch?
How much of what?
Of the Oscar. These are the people that were taking photos.
Do we know their contact information? These are the two photographers that were doing the photos at the event last night. Hey.
I don't know who those two are. Yeah.
Okay, I want to explain the putting together this ensemble.
Okay.
So we have talked about several times before on the show how we go to this event in January, the martial arts event, where I attend with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always want to wear something that's memorable. So I ordered this for the 20th anniversary of Action Martial Arts.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys know, 2020, March, everything completely shut down. So we weren't thinking that it was going to be this long of a shutdown. We weren't going to be where events were going to be canceled. Mm-hmm. So all of the film festivals were canceled. And towards the end of the year, I'm like, we're going to have the event in January. It's not going to be an issue. So I ordered this skirt and the top with it, and there was no event. So the outfit sat in my closet for
a couple of years.
Over a year. And I kept saying to myself, should I sell it? Am I ever going to wear this? And so, yeah, I was going to sell it. So the top is short sleeve. It's sleeveless. And I said, it's 14 degrees outside. I need a shirt. So I'm like, let's go to Walmart. I want to see if they have a black button-up shirt. They didn't. So I said, let me go in this guy's closet.
Mm-hmm.
And find a black button up. And so that's how I paired those two things together. Thank you, honey.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That is one of the shirts that you don't get to wear anymore. That's a very nice Armani exchange shirt.
And this your lady that was there?
Oh, Sharon. So Sharon, I met about a month ago, maybe on
Set
set of Spectacular Christmas.
Okay, yeah.
And that's all we can say about that.
We can talk about that. Okay. So,
Did I send you that twice?
Oh, this is
so
the hairstylist.
Kylie had such a wonderful conversation with him. I'm not going to tell you what we talked about because I want what he's going to do to be a surprise.
Oh,
but he's such an amazing person. We had a blast, laughing hysterically at the table.
Maybe we'll bring him on the show one day because he was out there.
He was a character. I loved it. Loved it.
Okay. Who else was there? Oh, that's before we went.
Oh gosh, there's too many pictures of me.
Oh.
Hey. Okay. I need that picture to post because I didn't even like. You can skip the next picture. It's enough of me already.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's name drop here. You can talk about this one, honey.
Wayne Pyle. He's a voice. He was in that show. What was that show?
Law and Order.
Law and Order. Just recently.
Yeah.
And you when I studied with him, voice acting.
Yes. I was studying with Wayne.
Wayne's a nice guy, always so warm.
Yeah, I went to several of his classes. So yeah, I have to double check if he started doing those classes again, but he was doing voiceover classes in New Paltz on Monday evenings, and I went for several sessions, and then guess what happened, guys? The shutdown.
Yeah.
But he's amazing, and he's an acting coach as well.
Oh, that's the wrong picture.
Yeah.
We had a better one on her. Okay.
Oh, okay. So
she's retiring.
Yeah, I want to get the name right. So let me. Okay, Diana Devlin. Diana was so lovely. So lovely. She is a member, one of the board members of UPWIFT, which we mentioned already, and she's actually retiring this year. So, and we just got to meet her, but she's lovely. She is a director and producer. She was talking about
the movie that's coming up, which we can't talk about.
Which we can't talk about. A film that she was doing. So we are looking forward to maybe possibly working with Diana in the future. And so people that are already part of the film community, going to these events is a great way to network. Wayne is great. Yes, he is, Charles. Hello, my amazing. Hi, Nate. How are you? Charles Marinaro, you are such a fashionista, Pedro. Charles, I dress him. So, yes, he is.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got to go back. I got to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, going back to the comments.
Okay.
So, yeah, I see that some people want to my thoughts. I wrote my thoughts about what happened last night with Will Smith on my personal Facebook.
Cringy
yes, I agree. It was cringy. I think it didn't need to happen, and that's where I'm gonna leave it because some people got really emotional about it, and I had to send them private message.
Yeah, so, I think the Oscars, they're about wonderful works of film.
Right.
So that's what the show should be about.
Yeah. And it's a black eye, pardon the expression.
Yeah.
And so those are my feelings, and this, what I put in my personal Facebook page. That's what I meant. I like what Anita said. If anybody knows Anita Clay, just go to her page. She broke it down exactly the way I would have broke it down, and I may send it to some of my friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And it just caused a lot of division among us.
Which is, we're trying to come together at this time because everyone is dealing with something.
I actually sent the link to Charles so we could talk about my fall in his house.
Well, you can laugh about that now, I guess. Behind every beautiful man is a wonderful lady. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true.
Nate, thank you so much for joining us again tonight. Nate Moran, aka Nate the Mime. You guys remember him because we just had him on not too long ago for Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
And just so I'm following him literally on every platform. And so every time he posts something on TikTok, I'll see it or he'll send it directly to me. And it's just, if you're feeling down, if you're in a bad mood, go to Nate's page and just watch the way he expresses himself through his body movements. Oh, it really just lifts my spirits. It really does.
Now, thank you, Jane. Thank
Jane,
you. I'm
yes.
glad that you went. You went there. I'm sorry that we couldn't have your friend Kathy on tonight, but she's going to come on.
Yep.
And we'll probably send you a link.
Yeah, she'll come on a later date when it's
I got some surprises because, like I said, I've been following her since her fighting days and her workouts and everything. My wife was excited for a particular thing, and I'm not going to show that because I want to save it for the show.
Yeah.
She was really excited about her coming on.
Honey, okay. Because I feel like
really
if you
excited.
keep talking about it, I feel like you're
gonna blurt it out.
No, you're gonna blurt it out.
No. What am I, Mark Ruffalo?
Oh my gosh!
Love you, Mark.
It's a spoiler.
It's a spoiler.
The spoiler.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I love it.
Yes.
Oh, that's Nate commenting. Anita said, "Wow, yeah, Nate, I'm serious. You're so.
She does goes on your page.
So uplifting. I mean, come on.
Listen, so
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple. I think that what we got to do is continue with the ladies month because we missed a couple of them, and there's a few that wanted to come on, and some of them happen to be Russian friends, and because of what's going on,
they wanted to come another time. Yeah, that's understandable.
And you can't blame the whole Russia because of someone.
Yeah.
So
really
there's a lot of friends that we have, gymnast friends that are Russian, and they are legend that totally changed. One of them is literally changed gymnastics from one day to the next. I remember when I was doing gymnastics and I was competing, and it was all men. Mm-hmm. Now, if you ask today, people will go, men?
I know, because it's completely reversed.
It was all men.
Yeah.
And then this lady performed. Boom, the next day, it changed.
People are signing up.
All the women were signing up.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm dying to have her on the show. And I'm sure she's going to come on. And I'm not going to mention her name, but, and we'll keep it going. Yeah, we love Anita. So we love, even if we didn't agree on this, but we do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fashionista. My wife does it for me.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And she always make me match. Yeah. I used to show that one already.
Yeah. Jasmine Lavender is on. Hello, darling.
Oh, I don't know what he's agreeing with. What did you say that he agreed with?
Something good, maybe, or maybe not, because we talked about a few things. So.
He agreed. Okay, he agreed. We say a lot of things. When we get closer with the mantra film, of course we're gonna bring the cast on. What a cast of characters.
They wasn't weren't they the. It was one of Charles' films. That was the first time that we had a full cast of something on.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And we also had the cast from Chinatown, Made in Chinatown.
Was that before Charles?
Yeah, that was before, and then we had Charles afterwards. But
maybe it's just when Charles came on with his cast, it was just so memorable because they just
fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And actually, because of Charles and the cast from Oath to Injustice,
and Oath to Injustice,
is when I wanted to do more of full cast, and then we had we have Bex on, the cast of Bex, and that's actually on Prime Video. You could watch that movie. Uh, oh, I don't know what else to say, and I know that we're gonna go and work out in a little bit.
What?
Well, we didn't work out, so we have to do or do.
Okay, listen. So anyway, so there are a lot of avenues for people to explore, for anyone, as I have mentioned before, who is interested in getting into the business. Jump on it, you guys. The train is moving. Hudson Valley is now called Hollywood of the Hudson Valley.
Yes.
Lots going on. So, of the Oscar. Oh.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if anybody want to discuss that with me, you know my feelings on it. It shouldn't have happened. It took away from other things. What else? Hi.
Who's saying hi?
That was Jasmine earlier. Okay.
Let's see. I believe last night's issue should be set aside. Let's not forget the crew accomplishments for writers. Love it.
Awesome.
Yep. I keep getting emails to try out for Blacklist. I have no idea why. I'm on the 80s, but I haven't sought out acting. Jane, what are your reservations?
Yeah, let us know, Jane.
The slogan for Nike is just do it.
And the slogan for Tweed Gymnastics is don't just do it better.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Jane, tell us what, no idea why. I didn't know you were a model. I know you were pretty.
Yeah, you've seen the photos.
I didn't know she was a model, but it's funny because she's a model.
I don't know if these are scammers. Oh, okay. I'll message you because I can smell a scam.
Oh yeah,
mile away.
Yeah, we see scam. I don't know. Send us a copy on the private message. We're pretty good at determining who that is.
Scam. Yeah. What's Charles saying? Big things to come with the film festival. So excited. Huge announcements to come soon, which will involve the entire area.
Big changes.
Let's do it.
Yeah. My wife, needs another dress.
How do you know I don't have another? I do have another one. Back in the 80s when I was cute. Jane, you're still cute.
Jane, you are cute and deadly. People just don't know. People that don't know who Jane is, you gotta go on her page and you find out who she is. She's also friend with the guest that we were gonna have on tonight. And I would mess. I was gonna start the show today with, I wrote something about somebody said, don't judge a book by its cover.
Okay.
And the thing is that Jane, and that's what I was going to start with today. You can't judge Jane.
Oh gosh, do we have a photo? Did you put a photo?
I don't know if I have. I may have.
Jane, I don't know what he does in the studio. I'm just saying. I just come in here and I read the stuff off the screen.
You see, you can't judge a book by its cover because if you look at Kathy Long, look pretty.
Oh, okay.
So, it is true that you can't judge a book by its cover, but Jane is one of those.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, because people look at you and they're like, "Oh, look at this short pipsqueak."
Oh yeah, many made that mistake and learned.
Jane, that is my favorite emoji to comment on anything.
What does that emoji mean? Is that kiss?
Yeah.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Thank you.
Oh my God!
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I just think you're a funny guy.
So, Charles is always up to something. So
he's always up to.
In a good way.
way.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's better being up to something than being down to nothing.
I definitely want to give a shout out to people like Charles and all these other creative minds,
Yes.
yeah, that put their work online during the pandemic so everyone could still enjoy wonderful movies. We were able to enjoy some of the films, and it was great.
Oh, you mean from the festival that he did?
From the festival.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so ready. Like last night, and it was the weirdest. Like the UPWIFT event was in Kingston. That's in like an hour and 15 minutes from us, and it started at 7:00. So that means we had to leave here at like 5:30, get there a little before 7, and then we obviously have an hour and 15 minutes to travel back home. But I didn't care, and it was freezing and it was windy, so I just dressed warm. And it is definitely time, Charles. I'm so glad that your events are going to be when it's warmer.
Yeah.
I love the hearts. And Jane, the heart is like number 2.
Heart and kisses.
Yeah. Because that's what we need right now.
What you feel is what you send down.
Let's post what Charles said. Stay productive. Stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
We need to come together as a community. I'm tired of hearing that there is nothing here.
Lots
of art.
Last part that he said.
Lots of art being created here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last 5 years, Charles, it's been such a boom. It's been like a slow progression up to them, but there is plenty to do here.
Yeah.
Plenty.
People that don't find something to do is that they're not looking. And people make excuse not to do something, and people make excuse to do something. Like if you want to do something, you will
find a way.
Excuse me, but I want to go and work out.
Yeah.
So excuse me.
Yeah.
So when I say that you can make an excuse for anything, you can make an excuse for what you want, and you can make an excuse for what you don't want. And unfortunately, most people fall under that. Let me make an excuse for what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
And pretend, because that's pretending that you want to do something. And if you have an excuse that, well, I want to do something,
but
let me give you the excuse of why I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all the people that are doing something.
That's one of the That's one of the things I always try to do. I always try to share with people who are asking questions on Facebook, who are emailing or whatever, what's going on in the area. A friend of mine came to the area for something back in February, and she was like, what is there to do? So I just went online. You can go on Facebook events. That'll tell you what's coming up. I went on the casino, because a lot of times the casino, even in the wintertime, they have live music. So you can go for something like that. So if you know where to look, you can find something.
Yeah. I'm glad that the beer is coming back, because if I'm playing with Charles, I had a beer.
You see?
Yeah, but we had to do it for that commercial with.
You did the picture that I sent in, right? Yeah. You did. Yeah, the beard is very. I like the gray. I like the gray. It's very distinguished.
So we shot this commercial, sort of, what do you call it? What would you want to call that? Commercial.
It's called UGC, user generated content, where you shoot it at home or you don't go into the studio. And there's a lot of that's being cast right now. So if you have a nice place in your house that has good lighting or whatever, or
this is our studio. There's light all over the place now.
Yeah, you can definitely get involved in some user generated content. You send the shots in that they want, and then they pay you.
Yes.
So.
And we did that all day on Friday. Took a little longer than I thought it was going to.
I had done it a couple of weeks before, and it didn't take that long.
Yeah.
So it
so
all
you're
depends on
me. So that's what you're saying.
No, it all depends on what they want. Jane is saying we need a lot of love these days. I am so ready for warm weather. Listen, Jane, I'm with you.
Jennifer Rebecca said she's planning.
Hi, Jennifer. I am so looking forward to talking with you soon. What is it? Next Monday.
Next Monday. We're doing the Borscht Bell, right?
Borscht
Bell, yes.
Borscht.
Yeah,
Borscht. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's very interesting.
We doing
Charles,
her
okay.
show. We doing her show on Monday.
I will get you some links, Charles. Me too. Jennifer, you want the links? Is that what you're asking? For the UGC?
No, I think she's talking about our coming show that we're doing with her.
That she's looking forward to it?
Yeah, she
okay.
said me too.
Missed it.
I think so. If not, just let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that Charles and his girl could do that because they do have things at home.
Yeah. I mean that is
that would be so funny.
Perfect, because you have the setup that way they don't have to for the ones we did you have to have an iPhone that records in 4K 30 FPS front facing camera to get technical.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting because we are a
Okay, gotcha, Jennifer. I have tons of pictures of ruins of the Borscht belt.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I remember
Jennifer, Rebecca, Charles Marinero.
Yeah.
Meet one another.
Charles went into Grossinger.
Right.
I believe I may be right about that. Yeah. And that would be great on that show too.
Can someone just do let's just go around Sullivan County on like a Saturday during the summer and let's just explore ruins. Can we do that?
I had a student that I have a student that wrote a book. Well, she actually took pictures and she was supposed to come on our show when we did the Borscht belt.
Yeah. That was a great show.
Yeah, she's a former student, and so she's gonna come on. But yeah, she did that, and I think Jennifer had it on her show.
We need to have Jennifer on to return the favor.
Yes, Jennifer, definitely. I think we spoke about that.
Grossinger's, Hammerwack, Monticello Manor.
Jennifer,
Monticello Manor. Well, yes, Paramount. Let's do it. When the weather is nice, let's do it on a Saturday.
Oh, so does she know Charles, or she just met him just now?
No, I just introduced them live on air.
Wow, things are happening. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Come on now.
There you go.
Come on.
My man, Charles. There you go.
I am so for it.
And yes.
So we are going to be interviewed by Jennifer coming up on Monday. She has a podcast called Post it in the comments so I do not get it wrong. Post it in the comments because I almost said it. I knew I was going to screw it up. Yeah, Jennifer, go ahead and do that. So, and also Monday evening, I have another interview. So I won't even be on Tweed Talks. I sent you a message earlier because,
Well,
I was going to say that. I don't know why I thought
we
I
live
was
in
wrong.
the same house and she sent me a message. Sometimes we communicate that way. I'll be in the bedroom and she'll be in the living room and she sent me a message.
The Borscht Belt Tatler podcast.
Okay. Let me put that on there.
Let's put the link for that too. Let's have everyone just follow her already. So then by the time
Is this a live show we're doing with her? Or it's
Jennifer, if I'm not mistaken, we record and then you post the edited. I want to say that's because I think before when we did the podcast, in case someone says something crazy, but I don't know, that's live for you.
Yeah, that is true, Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have some very fond memory, many fights in the back of the hotels. Fun, but they all became my friends.
I have scary memories of Monticello Manor.
Really? You know that movie that old daughter walks around with the short red run?
Yeah.
What's the name of that movie? That was with Johnny, I'm home. With the twins.
Yeah. Oh, it is on the tip of my tongue. Searching.
Red Run. Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, you know, actually, I should save that story for Jennifer.
Thank you, Tina. The Shining.
The Shining,
Mhm.
yeah. Well, in The Shining, well, I worked at the hotel, and the hotel brakeman used to close during the winter. So you know that scene, and then a couple of us would stay a little bit longer, cleaning up and things like that. And that scene is scary
I can totally see that.
because the hallways are like that. So I said, oh no.
You know what's funny? One time I was at the new urgent care, Garnet Health.
Yes.
Garnet Health. That's the one that's by Dunkin' Donuts. And I was walking through the halls, and I was like, "Ooh, this would be a great hallway for a horror film." I don't know what made me even think of that, but I did. So Jennifer says it's recorded. Yeah, it's recorded over Zoom, edited, and then posted. I figured that.
The Shining?
Because we.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, the podcast. So we did a podcast several months ago, and Pedro said something in the podcast that he shouldn't have said, and I'm glad they edited it out, because immediately I was like, "Don't post that."
Which one was that?
It was the one.
The one about our love,
the
our love story.
Yes, our love story. Yeah.
Yeah, can I say it now? We live.
No, it is haunted, and I am a skeptic. It's haunted. Nostalgia in your ear on the go while you do the chores. Okay, so let me tell you guys what happened. So years ago, my stepmother
Yes.
worked at Monticello Manor. This is after it was a hospital, so it was a mental illness facility. I hope that's PC. So my dad says, "Oh, go pick her up from work." So I was like, "Okay." So I drive up. If you know what Monticello Manor looks like, you know you have to go up the creepy hill. So I drive up the hill. It's in the middle of the day. It's in the summertime, so it's daylight out. So I go up the hill. I turn around, and I'm pointed out towards the bottom of the hill. And one of the residents starts to walk towards my car. I immediately rolled all the windows up and locked the doors. And the resident came up to my car and stood this close to the window. And I was just like, I just sat there. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I hope she comes out right now. And I was like, oh my God. I was so terrified. I was in my early 20s or something like that.
Well, I used to work with Dr. Rosa and my brother from the other mother, Randy Reynolds. And we used to run the movie theater.
Yeah.
And they say that the Broadway movie theater, which is closed, they say that that's haunted. Now, again, I've been there by myself a couple of times, but when people put that in your head,
you just
every noise you hear, every noise, and one time there was I guess a rat, I don't know, and I heard that noise, boy, and I said, don't tell me now. So the Broadway.
Jane says, post Jane's comment, because I don't know about that, Jane. I love paranormal stuff. I have had many encounters. No, Jane, I don't mess with that paranormal stuff, no haunted stuff. So let's just go and make it a trip about nostalgia. Don't take me to any haunted places. Jennifer's left. Yeah, it was a very, it wasn't traumatic, but I was petrified. Like, I just knew that person was going to start knocking on the window or something like that. And then, like a minute later, my stepmother comes out and she's like, whatever the person's name was, "Hey, what you doing?" And she was totally cool around them, worked around them every day, really, really good with them.
Well, it's funny because
not me though.
Because what we consider normal
Jennifer, it's totally cool.
What we consider normal and what other people consider normal. Now, when you look at people now, they all look. See, like if you saw somebody back then, before you were born, honey, let me tell you, people used to walk around like this, right? And you said that person, it's a little touch, a little crazy.
Okay.
But now everybody walks around like this, and then you say, "Oh, I'm on the phone."
Yeah. You got earbuds.
So everybody walks around like that, so you can't tell the difference now. You can't tell who's.
Yeah, people will be talking. You're like, huh? No, oh no.
No.
I wasn't talking.
Earbuds, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the teenagers.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Teenagers, they're walking around, and everything's.
Oh gosh, yeah. That drives me a little nuts sometimes.
Oh boy. Let me see what other comments we got here.
Jane just said something. Waverly Hills is just 30 minutes from me. It's the most haunted place in America. Okay. Can you put that on the list of places we will not be going?
Why is
I heard that too.
Somebody's back there trying to scare us, thinking that the house is haunted.
Yeah.
So true.
Mm-hmm.
Tina is one of the astronauts in the mantra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's one of the astronauts. I'm not going to talk about it, but she's we're on the first. She was on the photo.
Yeah.
I just showed.
I have to say, Charles, getting those suits in the packs, spot on. That's a very, very good purchase for that film. Like they look so good.
Oh,
they look
man.
Really good.
I told him that after we're done with this film, that I'm gonna buy the suit that I wore.
That's funny. You should, and then wear it to the gym for the kids for
I already said it
for like Halloween or something like that.
Yeah, I already said that.
Daryl was late. I was late tonight, but I can't wait to go back and watch this. Daryl, you need to come visit because we're planning a tour of Sullivan County abandoned sites, Grossingers, the Hamawak, Monticello Manor. So we're putting it together. It's a done deal.
My wife wants to go to a haunted house.
I do not.
Yeah.
I do not. I don't mess with no haunted.
Daryl, we didn't have. You came late, but we didn't have our guest tonight because something happened at the last minute. She deeply apologized, but she's going to come on later on.
Yes.
Not later on tonight,
She'll
but later
come on another day.
On another day.
Yeah.
And you cannot miss that guest. I'm telling you, she's something else.
What a personality.
Yeah. Doing the show, which is years ago, we didn't think we were going to have a show, doing a show, right?
We didn't think we were going to be at home.
And we also didn't think that we'd be talking to some of my heroes on our show.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
How close the world is now.
Yeah.
That we could reach out just that.
Love it. Well, remember when I was recording that voiceover under the table, literally under the table, the sound guy lived in
France?
No. He lived in Poland.
There you go.
He was in Poland.
Oh yeah.
And then a couple of the other characters were in LA. So it was pretty cool. Oh, okay, Tina. I was reading your comment and I was just about to ask Pedro to translate what it meant because maybe it was like a set joke. So she said, I was there when you told him you wanted to buy the suit. The typo. That should say soup and not buy a dirty.
Oh, okay.
But it's funny.
To buy, okay.
Yeah, she was there when you said that to Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Grossingers. Well, we're gonna have to find other places to go then, Tina. I can assure you, there's not a shortage, and also the museum that we were talking about when we had the Borscht Belt show.
Mm-hmm.
We should definitely see if they have something that we could view that day and
probably make some videos and bring it in. But by the way,
the suits got dirty. Okay.
Yeah, my suit. Well,
Daryl, we're not going on a ghost tour. People, stop saying that. I don't do ghost tours, okay? I don't do haunted.
But Jane Larkin will.
Jane.
She has a place. We could hook you up with that one.
Jane, what state are you in? Are you close to New York?
I think she's in New Jersey.
I was gonna say, is she in Jersey? I can't, Daryl. I'm not about that life. Okay. The suits got dirty. Well, Pedro told me he ended up on the ground.
Well, no, I can't say because I want it to be a surprise.
Okay.
But yes, I ended up on the ground at one point.
I've heard people are very protective of the event. Okay. That's understandable. Well, we will go where we can go.
Let me see what y'all saying.
We won't have Pedro kicking in any doors. I believe I have a blue suit jacket from the board. I don't know why that said bedroom scene. Yours, Pedro? I have a giant list. Let's plan a trip, take some sweet video and pics and grab.
Well, you know what happened is
I love it, Charles.
When Charles said dress up casual, right?
Oh, Jane's in Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky. Yeah. So I had my coat on, right? And I'm sitting there, I was by the door, so I had my coat on. And then we're getting dressed for the scene in the ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I take off, and Charles put on his jacket,
mm-hmm.
and I take off my coat, and we're wearing the same color suit. We both had the blue suit. It was funny. Like, hey.
Listen, Charles, you better have wardrobe take care of that next time.
That was a fun scene. That scene there. I can't wait for this movie to be done.
Wow, Jennifer, that's crazy. Go and explore. I remember asking about the location of a bungalow colony that was up for sale, and I was threatened. That's ridiculous. Listen, if we're going places with Pedro and Charles, no one's going to threaten us, okay? In a nice way.
Well, I don't know.
Tina, okay, you guys are out of control now. Tina says, yes, we should visit. What does that say?
Where?
Kadroshka?
Right here?
Kadroshka Ono, the queen of paranormal.
Where is that? Okay. So Jane is in Kentucky by way of California.
California.
Oh, so you're close to where Kathy is. Kathy Long.
Yes, Jenna. Ooh, we're gonna get along smashingly.
What's it?
She said she encourages curiosity. This, you know what? This is upstate New York. This is the Borscht Belt.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many places to explore, and we should be able to do that in a nice way, kind way. We're not gonna, yeah.
Oh, Tina said that we were all on the ground.
Chutzpah, yeah. Tina, you were all on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, she said we were all on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to give away too much.
Jennifer, if you speak Yiddish, you could teach me some.
Oh, she does?
I don't know. I said if she speaks it, I'm asking.
Well, I think everybody knows a little bit.
Well, if you grew up in Sullivan County, you knew it. You knew at least like 3 or 4 Yiddish words, of course.
I think the first thing that I learned in Yiddish is "esko suntehe."
Yeah.
Which means
I didn't know that until you told me about it. That is in Washington. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought she was in California. Oh, cool.
Okay. Oh, okay, it's Washington State. Oh, all the way up in the corner.
Yeah. I'm still learning. My grandmother. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, Tina. Yeah.
What you say?
I come out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. When I first started teaching, my team.
Yeah.
They were all Jewish. Mm-hmm. Every single one of them.
Even the black
girl. Except for one. Even the black girl was Jewish.
Yeah.
Even the black girl was half Jewish.
Yeah.
So a couple of Kepi. Yeah.
I don't know Kepi.
Kepi means head. Every time that I would do the full roll, I would hear the parents go, Kepi, talk your Kepi.
Talk your Kepi.
Like, what? It's the same thing like when I started learning Polish. I heard one of the parents saying, Scotch.
Is that jump?
Yeah, that's jump.
Okay.
Scotch. What is saying Scotch?
Mm-hmm.
And then I learned that word, and then I learned another word, then I learned more.
Yeah.
So now we have the triplets that are all students,
Yeah.
and they for Polish. And last time they said, "How do you say this in Polish?" And I said, and they just like, "Oh, how did you learn? How do you know that?
There's so much fun.
How do you speak two languages?" And I said, "How do you speak two languages?" They didn't realize they could do the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're funny, the triplets.
Yeah, they are.
Make me laugh.
Schmatza. Tina, what's schmatza? You know more than me. Maybe Pedro knows, but we have many Amish, Mennonite folks here. It's funny seeing the horse and buggy roll through my residential street. Yeah, that would be funny too.
Wow.
Yeah, when we go through Pennsylvania, we see the same thing as well. Lots of Pennsylvania Dutch. So schmatza. Tina, yeah, what's schmatza?
You don't know what that means?
I don't know. I feel like it's maybe a spread that you put on your matzah cracker.
No.
Then I don't know what it means.
No.
Matzahs, which I love, by the way. A little bit of butter on it.
A lot of the comedians used to use that.
Schmatza?
No. On their
rag.
They used to use that on their comedy a lot, which means like messed up clothes. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she translated it. So.
Yes. Yeah. You didn't hear me translate it, but that's okay.
And
a schmatza is like a rag.
Like a rag, yes. Yeah.
How informative has this show been?
Very.
Schmear is what you put on a bagel. Yes. Listen, Jennifer, I was close.
Jennifer,
Schmear, schmatza. It sounds a little bit. Matzah you eat. Yeah, I love matzahs.
Do you know what a gocento is? Jennifer, do you know what a gocento is?
I do.
You do? Yeah.
Yeah.
This goes into that.
He couldn't wait to do that.
I learned that joke from Sarah Richards.
So funny. So funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to, like one of my students, famous student, is Johnny Young was one of my students. And he is the one that inspired me to learn more than one language.
He was so funny.
He sang, I believe it was 17 different dialects.
Really?
And he did the Yiddish and he did Hebrew. He was an amazing guy. Tina said what?
Tina, you put a schmear on a mitzi.
What?
No, but it sounds funny.
Yeah, I have to learn those things.
Yeah.
Some of them I have forgotten.
We were watching a very now risque film that your friend filmed back in the 80s. Johnny Young.
Oh, Johnny Young. Oh,
yeah,
no,
they call me Bruce. Oh my
goodness.
Yeah.
You should watch that film because he named one of the characters. I think he was in the second one after me.
So we have to watch it.
He used to call me Little Petey.
Little Petey.
Yeah, so he named one of the characters after me. I did not go and do that movie because my daughter was being born at the time. And I said, should I go? Should I stay? So I stayed.
She was being born?
Yeah, it was around the time she was born. He had asked me if I would go to California, but I was a little bit confused back then.
Tina, we all are. No one should actively type with their thumbs every day. No one. Yeah, Tina, she mentioned Sal. He's so funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, I
saw him a few times. Thanks to you.
Yeah.
He and his wife. His wife is just lovely as well.
And the son and me and Judge Finn were in a movie with him.
What?
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'm telling too much. I should say some of this for Jennifer.
No, it's for when?
For Monday for Jennifer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the movie.
My middle finger. That's why. That's why, Tina. Because you're using your middle finger.
Oh no.
Jane says she uses voice to text and it gets me in trouble sometimes. I can totally understand that.
Well, Jane, can you imagine me with my accent?
Oh,
You know, which is funny because
don't
almost
say
said it.
Well, we don't have
You
one
know,
here,
that
but
lady over there,
the device,
she
the echo,
understand me
the
pretty
echo.
well when I said lights off.
Mhm.
And sometimes she doesn't understand you. So what's going on with that?
She thinks I'm trying to take her job. So she's threatened by me.
Yeah, it could be. You keep talking that way. What?
Listen, so I don't know if I've said on the show before, but I think I have. So I have celiac, so I'm not supposed to have regular flour.
Mm-hmm.
So I searched high and low for gluten-free matzahs. And honey, it ain't the same. So there are times where I just gluten myself because I want a matzah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have the real flour. Oh my goodness, that would be funny though. Don't say toys for tots. Okay, so I have said this before on the show. There is a list of words that Pedro is not allowed to say.
Yes.
I'm gonna say a few of them.
Do you remember them?
Because of his accent. I remember a few.
Yeah. Okay.
Fork.
Yeah.
He should not say that because you know what can come out. Focus.
Yeah.
You know what will come out.
Mm-hmm.
What's another one?
I don't know. You banned me the other day, just yesterday.
Yeah, what word was that?
I don't remember what
it
word
came
was.
out crazy and it sounded like he was swearing. Oh, sheet.
Oh, yeah.
He can't. He
So
should not say that.
So I gotta say paper.
Just say paper.
Give me that piece of paper. See, I could speak clearly, but it would take me about 2 hours just to say one sentence.
Yeah. Focus is really bad. Yeah, I learned the hard way.
Well, Tina, where are you from? Your last name is Ramos, but
Yeah, Jane. Yeah. I'm just like, okay, honey, you need to say the word concentrate instead.
Yeah, concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I usually work concentrate a lot because as you know, I like all the C words, all the words that start with a C.
Are you fixing papers during?
Yes, I am because
I think it's cute. No, these you can't read.
No,
you can't read
I
those.
can read that.
No, you cannot.
See, for me,
yes, it is. It's a surprise.
And I'm taking a psychology course. That's what I came down to.
He's gonna try to diagnose me. I think it's Jane. You think his accent is cute?
She said
that there are words that he shouldn't be saying. She said, "I think it's cute."
Yeah, well, it's funny. I was thinking about that some people get annoyed by an accent, or some people love the accent.
Oh, where are you from?
Yeah, that used to be my,
That's how you got women?
Oh, absolutely.
I know that's what you were about to say.
A guy was questioning me yesterday about how I got you.
Oops. Yeah.
And I couldn't explain to him, He kept asking me questions, and I finally just got annoyed and left.
Yeah.
A lot of people confuse, and I told this guy this.
Yeah.
They confuse lust with love, and you know that's why my pet peeve.
Yeah.
Lust takes a little longer.
Love.
And it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Lust is microwave.
Yep.
It's just like, oh, I like that. Zap.
Thanks, Daryl.
I did it,
and
I'm done.
Yeah.
While love is something that it takes time to cook.
Bye, Jennifer. See you. Talk to you on Monday.
It takes time to cook, and it takes a while.
Yeah.
But you build a foundation, and any building with a poor foundation does not rise up. Any building with a weak foundation does not rise up. But you have to have a good foundation in order to make love grow.
Tina's family is from Puerto Rico.
Oh, so Ramos. Ramos.
Ramos.
Okay.
Who's raised? Was that Tina? Born in Manhattan, raised in Sulco,
Okay.
Sullivan County.
That's why she knows all the.
Tina, I was also raised in Sullivan County, but I was also born here, so it's time to travel.
Well,
yeah. So
you know,
what? So
I thought we were gonna be on for a short time. Yeah. Go ahead.
So we just have to make a decision what we're gonna do for Monday, since I have an interview on Monday at 8:00. I'm being interviewed, guys.
Monday I could probably play one of our show. I don't know which show, but
we'll pick a fun one.
Yeah, we pick a show and then we just rebroadcast the show.
See how many comments we get.
It's live, and but I'll be standing by, or maybe maybe I just put a couple of things together. You know, like from different shows.
Yeah.
You know, that would take me a little while, but we will do that. But I'll still be standing by since you won't be on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I love you people.
Jane's husband was born in Germany. Guten Tag, Jane. Guten Nacht. Guten Nacht.
Oh, you know what, Jane? My wife is probably the most famous background.
Yep. Background actress in Germany. Yep.
Because even though they kept changing the lead roles, she was always there.
Yeah, we were in so many German
films. The violin one time.
That shot in the.
Oh, that's right. I was on some of it too.
Yeah, in the mid 2000s. It's crazy. At least.
It's like the equivalent of those Lifetime movies.
The Lifetime movies, yeah.
So yeah, you will see me and her. Some of our other friends that have moved on and doing some fantastic things. It's amazing. Yeah.
Our lowly start in German films.
Yeah, they were fun.
Thank you, lovely people, for joining us on Tweed Talks tonight and just chatting.
Yes.
It was fun.
That was
fun.
A
lot of fun.
Next time I just send the link and we bring you.
Hey, who wants to come on and talk for 5 minutes?
If that happens again and people come in, I'm just gonna go like this and send a link, and then we could talk like that.
We could. Well, what we could do is we could send the link to people individually, have each person come on for like 5 minutes,
right,
and tell like a nice little. Funny story
we will
or
do that
something.
If you want to come in.
Yeah, Jane would definitely love to come on.
Yeah.
Bring your cup of coffee, Jane.
Yeah.
Your cup of coffee.
Oh yeah.
Tina can come on. Daryl would love to come on. So you guys, thank you so much for joining us live on Tweed Talks. We don't know if we'll be live on Monday, but something will.
Semi-live. I'm going to be on.
Yes.
I'm going to be on. Yes. I'm going to be on, and I put in. And who knows? We may get a guest. If we get a guest by next week, because we weren't planning on, plan change. But anyway,
gotta roll with it.
Love, peace, and harmony.
Have a good night. Jane's gonna come on.
Okay.